aren't the droids we're looking for.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's them! Blast them!
Well, what is up, everybody? We got Hayden back on the channel. It is very early. We are very committed on a Saturday. So big shout out to Hayden for getting out here at the butt crack of dawn. And so we're filming some new Legion for you. There's not a new. I thought I would be saying 3.0, but they got rid of those now. So we're playing April 30th, 2025 Legion version. So I am running, I'm calling it M.E.G.A. Make Empire Great Again.
Yeah.
That's good. So I'm going to start running a M.E.G.A. Empire list. Yes, so red hats inbound for sure. I am running Commander Vader, Krennic, Fifth Brother, and Callus. I have 4 units of Stormtroopers with DLTs, 2 units of Snowtroopers with Ions, and then a dewback with a flamethrower on it. I've got the E-Web on the table already with prepared positions. Hayden is running. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, 2 Aquas with heavy, ACM B2s with T-Series leaders.
Okay.
Just an extra Magna Guard, tenacity and all that.
Yep.
And Darth Maul with Saber Throw, and Dooku with Force Choke. And then the T-Series and 2 naked B1s.
T-Series, 2 naked B1s. Very cool. I bountied the T-Series with Callus because he's a boss. We are playing Bunker Assault. Sweep and clear. I opened with standing orders and he opened with orbital strike. He issued orders to the T-Series, the B1 chain, to a B2, and then Dooku directed Maul. And you did divulge Maul's card, which gives him Infiltrate.
Yeah.
Infiltrate. Boom. Cool. Well, we'll hop back in and keep you updated. All right, we are obviously playing the new rules. And one of those new rules is that area terrain now has a silhouette that is line of sight blocking. And so we ruled this piece of area terrain and another one that I'll show you here in a moment as well, we just ruled it as area terrain. And because it is partially taller than that silhouette, the whole outline of this will be line of sight blocking unless a unit is inside of it. Then we can draw line of sight to and from that unit. Same with this area terrain over here. I know it's pretty skimpy with tall logs, but we're just trying out the new area terrain rules. All right, these storms have moved onto the table and they are going to pop shot in those B1s over that A-wing. Block 1 to cover. Do they have no aggressive tactics? Doesn't exist anymore. Oh man, my gut reaction is there a surge? But no more aggressive tactics, so bye B1. So blocked 1 to cover, failed 1 save. Just plinking some more B1s. These guys moved onto the table, shot the DLT into these B1s, and picked up 1. All right, the Aquas have moved on. First unit of Aquas moved onto the table, shot one of my Stormtrooper units over here and picked up 2 models. Only rolled 3 hits, unfortunately. Yeah. I blocked 1 to cover and then failed both my saves. These Aquas did pop my standby on my E-Web, rolled 3 crits, and he blocked 1. So he will take 2 onto one of those miniatures. All right, these storms moved onto the table. Popped a full shot into these Aquas. We rolled 4 hits, down to 2 after armor. He failed both the saves, so now he's got 8 wounds left on those Aquas. These Aquas infiltrated, moved up, popped a range 3 shot on these storms out in the open. Rolled 6 hits, and I blocked 5 of them. That's right there. So his 6 hits did worse than his 3 hits.
My 3 dice.
Yeah, because I was also out in the open. So 1 mini down and a suppression. All right, these snows moved onto the table and popped a shot into these Aquas. Only got 2 through, but we did get an ion. All right, we had another snow unit move onto the table. Shot into that Aqua unit, did 2 more wounds, so they've got a second ion and 8 health left. Callus, if you're wondering how the observation tokens got there earlier, Callus moved onto the table and observed them. So, yep.
Does that have armor?
Yeah. All right. Maul is moving onto the table, or infiltrated, moved, and saber throwing the dewback. For 3, pierce 2.
Yeah.
And I take 3. Alright, end of round. Not much happened after the dewback. Krennic moved to there. Vader moved to there. And we are set up for what will probably be a bloody turn 2 with people about to dive. He played You Disappoint Me, and I played New Ways to Motivate Them. I issued orders to Fifth Brother and to the dewback. And then Callus directed my full health snowtrooper. He got orders on everything but the T series, a B2, and 1 Aqua, I believe.
Yeah, the blue one.
So yeah, it's about to get bloody. I'm excited to see if I can. I won't get it this turn, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to pull off a bounty here later with Callus. We'll see how it goes. All right, the dewback spurred twice and aimed. For New Ways, we were able to take a wound, and we are rolling our flamethrower into there. We got 6 after our aim into the B2s, and the B2s take 4.
Yeah, it's 2 dead.
B2s are responding, aiming, and shooting back at the dewback. All right, and that is the death of the dewback. He got 4 through after armor, and I blocked 1, so the dewback is gonzo. All right, these snows, we're hoping to unload a world of hurt on these aquas. They aimed, moved up, shot. After an aim, we only got 1 through after, so he did fail to save, takes a wound, and a 3rd ion. All right, my snows with the suppression moved up. They were compelled forward because they did not rally. They took a shot. Still only get 1 through. It was enough to pick up another mini, so there's only 6 wounds left, and they have 4 ion tokens now. And then they took a dodge for their second action. These B1s moved up, popped a shot into my wounded storm, did a wound. I pulled my E-web. We aimed and shot at these B1s who moved up and failed a shot earlier. We got 6 through, and it looks like we just picked up the unit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So that will score me. I will score the secondary for a kill in my friendly territory. Yep. So that'll put us 1-1 because he scored contested territory for killing the dewback. All right, those B2s are moving up, and they're taking the shot into the stormtrooper unit on the right, or the snowtrooper unit on the right, out in the open. It's black. All right, this stormtrooper with the blue base marker aimed and shot this aqua droid, and we picked up 1 more model, so they're down to 6 health total. Well, believe it or not, those aquas only get 1 action, and they're going to spend it shooting the 2-man snow, probably finishing them off here. Those aquas didn't care about only having 1 action. They still finished off those snows, so bye-bye snows.
How many?
Well, those aquas are just eating 2-man units for breakfast because, and I emphasize breakfast because it is 0:30.
Yeah, it's now 5 o'clock.
Right, finally. These storms moved up. I put down in B2s.
1 wound.
And we got 1 wound on them. We rolled 2 crits. He blocked 1, failed 1.
There you go.
Okay, he double moved these Magnas, threatening my POI, so I had to move Krennic. Pop shot, we got 1 wound into him.
Ah, shit.
Maul has moved into melee here. He did not have a wound, so he just burst the speed and double moved into these snows to just get in it for next turn. Callus moved, shot his bow rifle there.
1
did
crit.
absolutely nothing. 1 crit, they blocked it. They're fine. This is looking bad. Okay, Fifth Brother moved to there with New Ways to Motivate Them. Threw a saber at the Aquas, only did 1 wound. All right, end of round. I am very concerned with things because he put 2 wounds on this guy, which put on there now. I don't think there's a way that I can stop him from blowing that up. So I just need to make sure that I blow this up and try and score more on the secondary than he does. It is currently, though, he scored 2 that round. I scored 1. So you've got 3 and I've got 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens this round. Maul is in it. I kind of moved Fifth Brother to a scary position because I wanted to have the flexibility to kind of go a couple different directions. But I did play Implacable this turn, and he played Duel of the Fates. So getting Brother out will be kind of difficult this turn. So we'll see what happens. We also both played our Ordnance. That's mine. And then Hayden played his here. And yeah. All right, Vader has moved back here into the G2s. Did he full block? Oh, he almost full blocked. So
one off.
I mean, I had the choke at least, but there's
oh, that's true.
There's I don't think that I left myself at range 1 of the B2s, and I can't choke for T series. So yeah, Vader versus Speed back there. Picked up that unit that will score us 2 points because I killed in an enemy territory. These B2s have moved back around, and they're going to try and pop a shot into Vader. All right, these Storms shot and then moved and put 2 wounds into those Aquas. B1s put a suppression on Krennic and are moving back to make sure he scores that point this turn. These dudes got Brave for the Empire. Moved to contest this point. Put a wound on the Aquas, and now Dooku is moving in and going to do some nonsense.
Yeah.
Gonna lightning those guys.
No, he can force choke one.
Ooh, gonna choke one.
And we'll probably lightning. He'll have cover, won't he?
Uh-huh.
But he won't. Well, lightning brother.
So gonna lightning Brother, and then probably choke, and then choke the...
Yeah, the only thing.
Fifth Brother just full blocked that lightning attack from Dooku. Is it suppressive? I think it's suppressive.
Yeah.
So he takes 2 suppression. I actually wanted to take the wound there so I could get enraged, but oh well. All right, Vader came back out. Only rolled 3 hits on his attack, so I was only able to do 4 of the 5 wounds after choke that I needed to pick up that unit. So that was very unfortunate.
Red.
All right, Magnus charging into these stormtroopers. We'll try and pick him up. All right, I blocked 3 of 5 after their attack, so we are still alive. All right, Fifth Brother is moving and swinging into these Magnas. I unfortunately did not get enraged before this, but we will just get automatically 2 crits from our ram, so we'll see how it goes. Fifth Brother did 2 wounds, so they're down to 5 health left on the Magnas. This E-Web aimed, shot the Aqua, picked up the heavy. There's 3 wounds left on that Aqua.
Okay.
Alright, I was able to get some aims to Callus, and I double moved into these Aquas, so now we both have 3 unit leaders in on this point, but I do have this Ordnance here, so I wanted to get in there and try and get that Aqua down to 2 or 3 wounds left and hope that that Ordnance can clean them up, and I could potentially score this point this round. Maul is taking a risk here, not going to aim, and just going to swing into the snows. He's got 3 surge tokens, and that should be enough.
Yeah.
Spend the surge, make it 6.
Mm-hmm.
Here's 2, we'll see what happens. And that definitely kills him.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Maul move to there.
you need each unit.
Alright, here's my Ordnance roll for this Aqua Droid, and suppression for Dooku and a whole bunch of people over there. I really need a hit and 2 crits. Or 1 hit and 1 crit. It is not enough. It's just going to do 2 wounds onto that Aqua. Will not kill it. And then we'll do 2 suppression to everybody at range 1 of that, which is all of the troopers that are in here. So that will be 2 suppression to Dooku, to Callus, to Fifth Brother, Stormtroopers, and the Magnus. And Hayden rolled 3 hits on his, which would have been great for that Aqua because it'd be dead. But it did put 3 suppression, which will go down to 2 on this E-Web. Did not affect scoring. At the end of the round, though, We tied here. He secured that one, and I secured these two. So I will actually go up to 6, and he will go up to 5. Actually, I'm sorry. I did not score this. So we'll both score 1 point. We tied back there. We tied here. He scored that point. I scored this point. So it's 5-5. All right. Hayden played his 1 pip, Fear, Surprise, and Intimidation. I played Deploy the Garrison. So Dooku's got the order. He directed Maul. So this is about to get really ugly over here, unfortunately. And then I gave my Deploy the Garrison orders to my operatives, to Fifth Brother and Callus, and hopefully they can do some punching back this turn. We'll see what happens. And then, hopefully I can hang on for dear life. But it's not looking good. Dooku is moving into Fifth Brother, and he is going. Brother's going to swing first, and probably not do much. But hey, gotta roll. 2.
That's the best.
Not amazing. And it does wound Dooku.
Tenacity. I'm just kidding.
Right. And then now Dooku's going to swing back.
5. Pierce 1.
Or actually, yeah, Dooku swings back. I won't spend. I could get cheeky, but your lightning's range 2, and I don't think I can. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be really cheeky and pop my standby with Callus to go to this side of the Aqua Droid, out of line of sight for that lightning.
Coward's play.
All right, and then now you can swing.
Yeah, with the aim.
Yeah.
So I'll just go do that. Because I can still lightning Krennic.
Yep, you can still lightning Krennic.
Yeah.
That's 4 so far.
Yeah, I'll just do the 4.
Okay, rolling 4. You do pierce 1. So that will be 3 wounds on the brother. He's now enraged. And then you're going to lightning
Krennic.
Lightning Krennic.
Now force choke one of your dudes.
And force choke the heavy.
That means...
Ugh, that turn is brutal.
6 flat with the aim at Krennic. Spin the aim. Oh,
Krennic's probably dead here.
Pierce 1.
Yep,
Yeah.
he's gone. Bye-bye, Krennic. Kind of a moot point, but forgot that brother has Inquisitorious training, and we rolled, and it did exhaust his force choke, and prevented him from choking that heavy. All right, Fifth Brother aimed, swing, and put 2 more wounds on Count Dooku. He's got 3 wounds total. All right, Maul is moving and saber throwing into this E-web. Gonna see if he can pick him up. All right, Maul did pick him up. I only blocked 2, so he is gonzo. All right, I was getting hopeful with Callus. He aimed, charged Dooku, and was only able to get 2. Dooku blocked both. So Dooku is still alive, 3 wounds left. And then we will go ahead and put 2 observation tokens on that Aqua. All right, Vader choked the last wound of the B2 with the T-Series that he was engaged with, and then saber throw there, and did 3 wounds to the T-Series. All right, these stormtroopers are moving up. They're going to try and finish off that 1 wound Aqua Droid with the DLT, and then we are going to send the white dice into that T-Series down there.
Try to kill it.
All right, we've got the Aqua. We'll spend 1 observation, see if we get a crit. I'll risk it for 1 more. Nope, just 1. So now you roll 1 defense dice and see if he lives. Oh, tried to dunk it.
Did.
He lives! That's unfortunate.
Needed that.
That is unfortunate. Here's the 4 white into the T-Series. 2, you got heavy cover.
2 heavy. He's a
And
red.
then, yep, and then,
Two red.
no, he's a white. He's white. Yeah. Kalani red.
So.
Yeah.
That's right.
Those are still reds.
Oh. You would have died there, though.
Watch you double block.
I know, double skirmishes or something. No!
Alright, this Aqua is going to move in melee 5th brother. Alright, these guys are trying to do what their Stormtrooper brothers could not do. We shot our DLT in there. We got 1 roll. We got another roll to live. Oh, it gets it. These Magnas picked up my Stormtroopers. That will leave this point tied. It's end of round. It'll leave this point tied. He scores that one. I scored this one and this one. So I will go up to... yeah, and I also will score the secondary this round for Vader killing here.
Yeah.
So I'll score 3 and go up to 8, and then
I'll score just 1.
yeah, so 8 to 6.
No.
All right, round 5, 8-6 me. He played it last. I played Master of Evil. Vader gets my order, and then he's got Dooku and Maul with orders. And he is going to the bag. Or is going with Dooku and trying to pick up 5th brother.
Yeah,
4. Yeah. Alright, Dooku picked up 5th brother. So that will probably swing that point to him this round. Alright, this is really for the game here. I was able to pull these storms before he could go with Maul. And try and get them out of friendly territory for him to swing and chop them up. So the Aqua now is aiming and shooting. He pulled Aqua to aim shoot that storm. Rolled a surge so far on the white. And then we'll...
1.
Do we have cover? We don't have cover, so we'll dodge and take expression. So I do think that will be game at that point.
Maul can't kill
because
them.
I'm going to score that point.
Yeah.
Maul can't kill them.
From enemy territory.
He could at least kill them and secure this and score 1.
Well, if I did enemy territory. But
so you would score 1, and then probably 2, 3, 4, 5, which would put you to 11. And then I would score, just 3. That would put it to 11. And then it goes to kill points. So we're actually still going to play this out. Callus aim swung into Dooku, who had a dodge. Unless he... he rolled 3 blanks! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Dooku is gone! That is horrible!
That's crazy.
That's horrible! Okay, so unfortunately he pulled Magnas before these B1s, so he is going to aim and shoot with the Magnas into Callus in the open.
Yes.
B1's activated and shot. Callus only put 1 wound on. These storms activated and put a wound on the Aquas. And then you just have Maul left.
Yeah, so he'll have to...
Alright, Maul is pivoting now and trying to kill Callus for fun.
Just
at
for
this
fun.
point, we got it secured. So there's 4 into Callus.
4 pierce.
He blocks 2,
Pierce.
takes 2. There's some Pierce in there. He's dead. So that will...
we blow the bunker up.
And then Vader probably kills this Aqua here. He blows that bunker up.
Yeah.
I blow that bunker up. We both score 1 here. So we both score the same number of points. This turn we both score 4 points.